Coming off a crazy win against Penn Friday night, Cornell ready to take on the cream of the crop of the Ivy League, Princeton. We pick it up early first half. Cornell down 2, shot clock winding down. Red looking for Eric Peck, who only played 14 minutes the night before, but slicing through the lane with the flip as the buzzer sounds, notching it up at 6 with 16 minutes to play in the half. Johnny Gray, known for his touch from behind the arc, getting the ball inside here, splitting the Princeton defenders for the beautiful bucket, and then it's Gray using that outside game we talked about to tie things up at 15 with 10 to play in the first half. Moments later, Princeton knocking the ball away from Adam Wire, and man, that was just pretty. The art of passing Doug Davis as he finds Ian Hummer for his only field goal of the night. Folks, get used to hearing this name, Kareem Maddox from the left baseline, up and over Eitan Chemerinsky, giving Princeton a 6-point lead, their biggest of the night. We pick it up early in the second half, and it's Cornell making their move in this chess match. You show Robleski the smallest little crack, and he's going to expose it. Moments later, Josh Fagini hitting one of just Cornell's 3 triples on the night. Big bucket by the sophomore, giving Cornell their first lead since it was 2-0. Cornell trying to counter a Doug Davis 3 that put Princeton back on top. Broken play, loose ball, shot clock winding down, and Johnny Gray heaves it up, and I'm still trying to figure out how it's possible to hit the glass from that angle, but Johnny's check was cashed. Cornell hanging on to the lead, getting the ball down low to Curry, and wow, look out below. Eric Peck playing above the rim, giving Cornell their biggest lead of the night with 12:20 to go in this one. You heard his name already, and I told you you would hear it again. Kareem Maddox putting the team on his back. Gets it inside, goes up for the bucket and the foul. Maddox would hit the free throw, cutting the Cornell lead to 2. Here, Maddox cleaning up the Ian Hummer miss with another N1 play. This time, the free throw puts the Tigers up by 1 with under 10 minutes to go. The Cornell defense forced 18 turnovers on the night. Peck knocking this pass away to Maddox, and watch the sophomore outrun everyone down the floor, going up and under for the bucket, tying things up at 53 with 4:25 to play. But unfortunately, that would be the last Cornell field goal of the night. 2 Robleski free throws would give Cornell a 2-point lead with 2 minutes to play. No surprise here as Princeton goes ISO for Maddox, using the 4-inch, 25-pound advantage he has on Max Grove to get to the rack. Another N1 opportunity, but Maddox would miss the ensuing free throw, keeping things notched up at 55. Under a minute left, tie game, Cornell goes inside to Mark Curry, who gets a good look at the bucket for the lead, but can't get it to fall. Dan Mavrades with the rebound, calling a timeout to set up the final play for Princeton. About a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and I think everyone in Ithaca knew where the Tigers were looking. With 11 seconds left, Maddox connects on the runner. 2-point Tiger lead, 10 seconds left. Robleski pushing the pace, goes baseline, ball squirts away from Wire to Mark Curry. Another good look, but blocked by Kareem Maddox. One more chance for Ferry for the win, off the mark as Princeton holds on for the 57-55 victory over Cornell in Newman Arena.
We fought against a very good team. They were very good inside, and that was our game plan, to try to shut them out from going inside, but they still did it because they were so athletic, in particular Maddox. At the end of the day, it came down and they made some plays and we didn't. We had some shots we didn't make. We went 3 for 17 from 3. And so you tip your hat to them for their defense and also for the clutch plays they made down the stretch.
Kind of disappointed with is everyone feels like, we played well, we should build on this because, we lost by 2 to Princeton. We should have won that game. We never thought like this was a huge opponent for us where, we got to pull up the upset of the century. I thought we could pull that out, and I thought, no team in the Ivy League is head and shoulders better than anybody else. On any given night, anyone can win. So we're definitely playing much better as a unit and as a team, regardless of what the scoreboard said against Princeton.
I just feel like we're getting better, and I just feel like we got to continue to work one day at a time, one game at a time, 1 week at a time. And what I told the kids all week is build on last weekend, and I think we did that. There's something that we can build on even from this loss. We played a game against the best team in the league where we didn't make shots, and we were still right there with a chance to win it. So, I'm definitely proud of our kids tonight.
Especially the last 3 or 4 ball games, they've been playing obviously better ball. They've gotten results that are good for them. They're starting to put it all together, and it's interesting because they graduated 3 all-Ivy kids, and so I think it takes some time to replace that. And it seems to me that that time is now. You know, they're really coming together as a group. So we realize it's going to be a tough challenge when we see them in a couple of weeks.
Despite the loss, Cornell remains motivated. Drew Ferry, arguably Cornell's top three-point shooter, was waiting courtside in his practice gear just to get up more shots after his 0 of 5 performance from the field. From Newman Arena, I'm Jake Massbaum, Slope TV.